is the first series of Day 2 of the knockout stage featuring VESAKHA Esports towards the blue side and HOMEBOIS Black Shoe Esports, the MKL champs, towards the red side. Let's get it going. Casters, you're live.
Thank you so much, Saki. As we get into this one, Day 2, of course, of the knockout stage. We're going to the first matchup. VESAKHA Esports, are they able to take down HOMEBOIS X Black Shoe Esports here?
Well, you're going to have to keep focused. That is that CD key as well. And it looks like VESAKHA have not really found a big win just yet. But look at this move by Greedy. A simple one, just pushing that camp away and resetting it, which means VESAKHA cannot make that steal comfortably.
Yeah, cannot at all. But Jeong in the top lane, he's looking to rotate because he wants to take this away, potentially with the steal of Gen Myth as well. And now HBSC are looking to go for some sort of chase, but they'll look to go for the Spike Dahlia.
If they steal this, it's going to be great for HBSC here. It looks like if that's not going to be the case, it is going to be secured by Bao. But he does it at the, at the expense of his life.
Yeah, and going back into this one, I mean, you're seeing the way that this early game is going to be set up.
Because there's a lot of control coming in. But at the same time, you can kind of be sole focus, right? If Gui only has to catch Bao, that would be unfortunate
they
for
get
him.
a little bit of a rotation here. Guyu is going to be on the run. They actually find Bao in a bad spot. He's taking a decent amount of damage. He needs to be a little bit careful, but he's going to give up first blood. Jeong is going to get that pick off, and Guyu is still there. Nev not able to do much.
I mean, this is what we expected from HOMEBOIS Black Shoe Esports, right? The first blood goes into their hands. Now they have a 800 goal really soon.
Yeah, not a great start for VESAKHA in this one. It's kind of one of those things where they tried to force it, but Ball, he was a little bit too low. His positioning was way out front. Nev, he's a tanky boy, so he can kind of take it though.
We'll see how it's like, because I think Gen Myth also needs to perform really well in this game. The reason why you pick up the Gunner mode, you need that burst. Yes, you have Nev in the front. He's going to be really tanky.
Oh, nice cannon blast. They actually found Jay, but the unending sorrow is going to stop all the biggest thing about VESAKHA as well is that you don't want to be giving up any of these leads, right? HBSC is not a team that you want to be giving that lead so that they kind of choke you out, so to speak.
I think it's less giving advantages in terms of the HP. Look at that steal.
Oh, that steal was perfect, but he might be trading his life away and he will go down. That's probably not a great trade in the end.
All right, so ITL fans are definitely happy with that. It required a rotation of 3 members though, and it looks like HBSC, they're going to be looking for some value here.
Again, you want to kind of limit Musan King as much as possible.
All right, we'll see how this is for the side of VP. Oh, hang on.
Oh, they find Nev. He's going to be on the behind enemy lines. He's going to be bounced around with some of the creation. He has the Dream Roam if he wants to go. Cannon Blast is a little off the mark. He's going to be bounced around, but HBSC not able to get too much.
Where your opponents are at this point, or maybe even a kill. Gen Myth, nice job. Manages to force out the ultimate from Sure, but Gen Myth doesn't really have a lot of mana. So with that, VESAKHA, they take the first Tyrant of this game.
Easy take. And now Raven a little bit low, needs to be a bit on the careful side here if they want to go. Nice cannon blast, but here's the Annihilation just barely missing on that one. And now the Skyfall, he dives under the tower, and now he's going to take a decent amount. He needs to get back to safety. He will be fine, but he eats a lot of damage on his way out.
Just shy from Gen Myth, but here we go, one more. Kuyi is going to try and make the difference here. Attempted to catch, did not happen. So, but a little difficult because all the T1s are looking super healthy on the MKL #1 side.
Jeong and Nev are probably going to be the guys that need to be ensuring that the brushes are always kind of forefront, right? They have that forward scout so that they don't really get caught out by Guyu's attempt to the flank. But here comes the Skyfall. They find Bao, who tries to formless. He flashes. Can he continue on with the Annihilation from downtown, taking him out? But it looks like they do get Guyu in return.
Beautiful move, and IU against HBSC, they always have an answer. They always have a response. And once again, pressure on the T2. Nice stun coming from Raven.
He has to get infinite vastness. He was taking way too much, especially with that stun under the tower. HBSC forcing out some big cooldowns.
All right, and with that, okay, Raven, I think a nice job in saving his flash there, but it might cost at the cost of a T2 here.
Yeah, I mean, that ult, yes, you're alive, but you lost your bottom T2. Now they're going in. Skyfall, Musan King looking to go for Gen Myth, who actually is going to be fine, but now Junyoung is not going to be close as well. He gets picked off as well as Gen Myth.
This is why the Fire Tip Spear is so good, right? The first skill on the side of Nurture, the burn value is so painful, especially when you had the lead as well. Right now, we're closing into 2,000 gold on the side of
HBSC's game right now. They have full map control. All the pushback, the Razor Cavalry. Raven actually has the flash because he doesn't have the dragon. He gets annihilated from the bottom side. Did not expect that angle.
Beautiful flash annihilation from the side of Zhihong. This is where you see the top quality plays come out from the side of HBSC.
Yeah, but did you expect an angle like that? That was completely from a different way. Raven had no chance. The Unending Sorrow is going to be used, but Jun Young taking a decent amount of damage. Needs to be a bit careful. He gets under the tower. Jay, no other damage on, but now the Skyfall. He wants to go for Jun Young. He is not playing scared. He's going to be cannon blasted. He's going to do a decent amount of work. He's fighting 1 versus 4 behind the T2, and now it looks like he's going to be on the run, but space created.
Level 11. This is where Musang King, he's looking a little too dangerous, right? Able to handle 4
The T2 when they haven't even taken the mid T1. I mean, at what point you're like, Musang King, like, yo, hold your horses, man.
Yeah.
Oh, nice annihilation, but here they come with Guyu as well. They find Jun Young. Nice little pick onto that one. They'll push away on this one with Nev. He's going to be pushed around and bouncing on all the side of the damage, and it looks like they're going to go in. Paul gets the pick up on a Ji-Hong. He gets him with the truth, and Nev still survives.
I love that. Then advantage to the side of HBSC. And with the Crimson Golem going into the hands of probably Musang King at this point, how do they deal with this mega tank?
Yeah, it's not going to be easy. Skyfall used yet again. Gen Myth guards the graves, and he gets back to safety. But Musang King taking a decent amount. Cannon Blast, they're going to stun lock him, but they don't have the damage. Oh, nice! Truth gets him, and Jay's going to be killed as well. And they find Vivi as well, and VESAKHA with a great turn of events, getting 3 for nothing.
They can't even more than that. And by right, and as well, Bao buying time for the team. They get the time,
but he's actually turning it around. 1 versus 2. He says, "Come at me, bro." As he turns this, he gets onto Ji-Hong, and now here comes the reinforcements. Nev is there, but Ball will fall in the end. It's a 1-for-1. Jay looking to go for those heals, but now Nev is going to have to probably back up. The numbers are just too many. Raven will take the Azure Golem instead.
Yeah, it's going to be a 2-on-1. They got him, though.
Oh, they got him inside, locked inside the box. Musang King, how much damage can he take? They have Gen Myth coming as well. The tower is there, so if anything, another cannon blast, the flaming palm from Raven, and VESAKHA are turning this game on its head.
We asked them to show up. VESAKHA Esports have, and at this point, this is not what we expected.
HBSC are getting caught.
Oh,
they find Paul though. He's in a bad spot. He has to flash away. VV on the chase with that annihilation.
Nice.
He sidesteps that one, but get it in the fight in the bottom side. They get the Tyrant. Raven is going to be picking that one up. Guyu goes in for the Soaring Great Dragon. Has their rogue charge on to Jun Young, who flashes back to safety. He's going to be chased. He's going to be sliced down by Guyu.
Okay, beautiful response from HBSC here. They forced VESAKHA into a difficult position. Even though the Tyrant buff is in the hands of VESAKHA Esports right now, HBSC still have the map advantage.
Yeah, definitely a good map advantage. I mean, they took the fight with Ball.
Splash, but for now, if HBSC gets this Overlord, it's going to be valuable because it's a Shadow variant as well.
Look, I mean, if you're going to trade away a Flash, I don't think that's the worst of trades for HBSC. I think they're going to be very happy with that.
Yeah, in fact, I think it's a perfect trade, right? I don't mind giving a Flash. It's interesting both teams are. So far, I think on the side of Gen Myth, we need him to be more calculative. He needs to land those shots.
Yeah, the Cannon Blast, they have a lot of control. The Unending Sorrow dodging most of this. They find Nev, though, and he's just so tanky at this point. He's going to be happy with that. The top T2 now.
So far, both of them have not really fallen too many times.
Oh, they find Raven. He gets on his dragon. The emergence was used as well. They tried to go for the ambush play. Raven with those fast fingers, he gets on out. All right, but with these Vanguards, they're going to be there with that annihilation. Gen Myth taking a decent amount. Mid T2 taken down already. Cannon Blast off the mark. HBSC circling. Look like they're going to use the Shadow Vanguard in the top lane instead. Cannon Blast again, just constantly stunning, but it's really not a whole lot. There's no follow-up on this one.
I mean, it's all on Jin Young as well as Gen Myth,
Oh,
right?
Jay, he tried to flash forward, but he gets picked off. It was a very ambitious play, and they find Musang King, who's going to skyfall his way on out of this one. He's flying first class to the mid lane.
Okay, beautiful move. And defense from the side of VESAKHA Esports by HBSC. You know they have quality. They're going to start running away. It really is down to Nev. Can he, and really, does he really want to chase in here?
I mean, he's getting taking a lot of damage. VV's like, you're coming at me? He's like, he turns it on him for now. But the Crimson, it looks like it's going to be taken away. The Soaring Great Dragon by Guyu. Raven was able to pick that away, though, right under the noses.
Yep. Hang on.
Yeah, Nev still there. They find VV and get the pick off, and Raven snipes him out, and now they want the revenge. Skyfall is going to be used instantly on the back line. Guyu taking a decent amount. Ball with the truth, locking him up and pushing him away. That's not a great spot. Musang King now is going to be on the run as well, and HBSC are going to be down VV.
What is happening? How is this possible? VESAKHA Esports are placing pressure on HOMEBOIS.
HBSC.
Some say they are the dark horse team, but for now it looks like they are the shining light for the side of IKL.
Nice little annihilation. That's going to tenderize a lot of them. The emergence just to spot it out, but the Tyrant getting so low. It's going to be picked up by Musan King with that smite. Guyu now looking for that angle, not able to find it. Raven is a little bit of half-life. Musan King on the chase, wants to go for Gen Myth, who tries to flash. He's under the tower. He's going to be diving in, and Musan King not playing scared, but here's the rest of VESAKHA. It's a revenge tour. They have the truth. They knock Musan King into the next field. And Jay, a little bit low. It looks like he's going to be at half-life. He's going to be backing off. They trade away Musan King for Gen Myth.
Okay, go for, but there is a minion wave for the side of HBSC. Mid T3, it's important to take this one.
Yeah, but it's about the wave clear. Just VESAKHA just buying a little bit of time. But Jay, now they're going in for the box, and John Young is going to be picked off. They find Val. He's gone way too far outside of the base. Both of them have been taken out, and now Emergence forward by it looks like he's going to do a little bit of damage on the net.
All right, so this is still an advantage to the HBSC for now. They are able to dominate mid. One more wave could do it.
Another wave. They're going to be pushing in here. Nev is still up in front. HBSC looking to just push them back. They will take the mid T3. Guyu, all that space. The heroic charge. They found a great target in Nev, who dream roams on back. He's been pushed back. They've got Gen Myth and Nev, and HBSC says, hey, you want to come at me? Let's go. I'm going to take game one.
Beautiful work from the side of the MKL #1 seed. VESAKHA, though, this one is a surprise. They are showing some strength here.